Did it again,
Oh,
dude. Holy
what?
shit. I
What
fucking
you
did
do?
it again. I
What you do?
looped it twice because I forgot I forgot my cup of coffee again. I did it last night, Dags. I made a fresh pot of coffee after work, came home, took a shower, made a pot of coffee
Yeah,
before I went on with Kevin to do that whole political Tucker Carlson talk.
yeah.
I leave the fucking coffee downstairs. I just realized my cup's downstairs, dude. What a son of a bitch. You know, I love sipping the
Yeah,
coffee while I'm doing this shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because I can't smoke. So, but there we
Oh
are,
shit.
Dags, chilling, right? Doing
Yeah, yeah.
your doing your heavy hitter thing,
What?
slinging dick. I should play that. I should play that message. I wish I knew how to play that message that I did with that Google.
Oh,
That
you can't
Google
play.
one.
Bring it on there. Yeah,
Oh man, you know what? I probably could, but I'm not that educated with that computer shit yet, you know?
yeah, yeah.
But we were gonna start.
So
We had plans to start. We had plans to start, I
look at
think,
me.
at like
Look at me.
6:45, 7 o'clock or whatever. And I called Dags like 3, 4 times before that, like a little bitch. And usually it's the opposite, right? Usually I'm too fucking tired, you know. But since I'm doing
Yeah.
days this week, I'm kind of like fired up and shit, like back to
Now he's awake.
normal. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I leave in this crazy ass Google Meet message, dude. It was crazy. It was like De Niro, right? It's like you do this to me, you blow me off. It's fucking funny as hell. I laughed
Like,
about it for like 20 minutes, dude. I swear to God. Even when I was calling you, telling you to fucking that you gotta fucking check it out, I was laughing.
yeah, you were
You know,
laughing. You were laughing when you were in the recording. It's like you couldn't even
it's
do it.
great. Smalls is in the house. What up, Smalls?
Smalls, I don't even see anything.
Smalls,
Stream this
Smalls. We
to
got
your
you,
audience.
buddy. I'm trying
Mine
to. Yeah,
says
now,
stream
Dad.
this.
Now you should be able to do this shit, bro.
It says stream this
You
to
gotta
your
be.
audience. What the heck? Oh, I can
You
stream
gotta.
this to.
You
That
gotta.
means I can stream this to. I don't
Yeah.
see anything. You said small. You said hi to Smalls. I don't see shit coming up here.
Yeah. The
Oh, I'm
banger.
stuck.
There should
You know
be
why? I'm stuck in a private chat.
comment.
I'm in the private chats like a fucking Mama Luke. Look at my fucking hat's all crooked. I got like one half an eyebrow on here.
You're like
Look
my
at
brother from
this.
Newark.
Ugh.
They
Having
fucking
issues.
DMX.
Having
1992.
having hat issues.
Uh,
I don't know which side to pull down. Oh shit.
That's the fucking. I don't know if it's the weed or.
Smalls, what's happening?
Oh, shit. Smalls, what's going on? I heard you in the hospital, dude. I hope you had a good New Year and good Christmas, brother. You know? OTP, or did he mean to do OPP? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what OTP means. Maybe he meant OPP. Remember that song? You down with OPP? Fucking Naughty by Nature. Little Jersey
Yeah.
boys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Elizabeth. I seen them mofos, bro. When I just got my CDL when I was like 20 before I learned how to weld and shit. You know, I drove a truck for a bit. And I used to make deliveries in like, Elizabeth and East Orange and shit. And the dudes from Naughty by Nature were chilling on the block with like 100 dudes around them. Back then the thing was like the Escalades and like the fucking, you know what I mean? The rims and shit.
Yeah.
It was crazy. They were just chilling like they were just regular people, dude. Nuts. They were probably all on the phone. I got you, cool. They were probably all fucking, holding big time, you know what I'm saying? Those were the days when they were rolling fucking with armored fucking cars, armored trucks, you know?
Yeah. The one
Smalls
dude
is
in
on
that
the
group,
phone.
he's on the
What's
phone.
that, bud?
That
Oh.
one of the dudes, he had kids with like Pep from Salt and Pepper, some shit, right?
Oh, the main dude?
Yeah, he had kids with
Or
her.
like the light skinned guy?
I think the main dude.
The Tretch guy?
Yeah,
He
I
did
think.
like fucking, yeah, he did like porn, dude, for a little bit. Fucking
What?
idiot.
Yeah.
I guess. Like, well, if you're hung like a fucking elephant, I guess. But
I could have did porn.
I don't know. Um,
I would have loved that.
he did an episode in The Sopranos.
Did
Remember? Shot him in the ass. He shot him in the ass. They gave him a couple grand to get shot in the ass.
he? Oh.
Like, don't worry, I'm a marksman. He goes, oh,
Oh, I don't remember that part. I remember that part, but I don't remember. I didn't even know it was him.
yeah. He goes, I'll hit you in the fleshy area of your ass. He goes, don't worry, it won't hurt. Motherfucker gets shot at a drive-through, dude. He's crying like a bitch. Oh, it's funny. Funny shit, man. Oh
Yeah,
my God, bro.
I had a moment today where I thought I was gonna just yank my fucking
Connor or
shit
Tristan?
out, and nah, there's some kids. I wanted to just like pull my gun and be like, "You fucks!"
Oh, the little brat. Click clack, motherfucker. Click clack.
Flag, bitch.
What?
Yeah,
Those
no,
little brats? The little
sometimes
brats
like
with the ball?
yeah, they were like, "You dumb bat! You see the cars? A car's coming. Get out of the fucking road!"
Right.
They don't get out.
Right.
Tristan was driving. He almost ran into
Damn.
him. He
Oh,
purposely
yeah.
he sped up. Like I'm
I
like,
was
"Dude,
on
what are you
the phone with
doing?"
you guys. Yeah, right? I was on
We
the
were on the
phone with
phone
you
with
guys
him.
when you were driving. He's like, let me bump him. I'm like, listen to this fucking guy. Let
Oh,
me bump him.
makes me so proud.
Yeah, I know.
Little gangster in
He's like, not
training.
with my car. He goes, I don't give a fuck, but not with my car.
I said, "Yeah, I
It's
wouldn't give a
funny.
fuck with you're doing it in my car." I was like, they were like putting their hands. He goes, "Ooh," and he was gonna back up. I'm like, "No, what are you backing up for?"
Yeah,
These
yeah.
little kids in the road. They're like throwing, like they're playing basketball. They seen us coming, but they're like didn't want to move. So he fucking laid on the horn, and they were like, and then he fucking got out of the road. But then they were like putting their hands up and shit, and he was like, "What motherfuckers?" And I'm like, "You can't do that while I'm in a car. I'm fucking a grown ass man. You guys are little kids."
Right,
And like, you want to get out? But then it started pissing me off because we came back and they did it again, and they purposely threw their fucking basketball on the road, and then fucking Tristan fucking wrong.
Hell yeah.
They're like, "Hey," and he was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah. He ran right over it. Fucking ran right over it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
No, he didn't run over it. I was like, he
didn't run over it.
He's already done enough damage to the front of my car. I'm like, he wasn't having.
Oh, that's right. Ooh, that's right. That's right.
Tomorrow, now, Friday morning, I got to leave to go to Virginia. I'll be there for
I
2
know.
weeks. Can't, Joey.
I know you got busy.
My son had to leave. He was up there visiting. And they all got they had COVID, so he ended up having to leaving early.
Bro.
But they had they were only my daughter-in-law and my son-in-law had it, and my daughter.
Yo, it's going around big time, dude.
Yeah,
This guy at work's hacking all over the place. I know he's got it. Another guy called out because I'm on days, so now I'm with like the guys and shit. One guy called out. He's been out for like 2 days. Called today, said, "Yo, I got tested positive for COVID." The dude that sits like at our shop, we each have our little area, desk and shit. The dude that sits like opposite of me is hacking, dude, all fucking day. And me and this other old timer that's been there for like 30 years. Every time he calls, we look at each other and like we're like, we're like this and like almost we want to kill him, but he's a nice guy, but we're like, go to fuck home,
Yeah.
If you're that banged out, go home. Because if I get it, dude, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
I had it. I had it when it popped out. I got it. It wasn't all that crazy. It was like, I mean, it was bad, but it was like a hardcore flu, bro. And that's what he kept saying. He kept saying, "Get used to it. It's gonna be around every year. It's just a normal flu. It's just a new kind of a flu." I said, "I don't know about any flu that fucking killed like a bunch of old fucking people or heavy people or smokers." You know what I'm saying? I mean, this shit was fucking made. This stuff was made. It had to be made. You know what I'm saying?
China.
It's about Wuhan market or some shit. Yeah, China, bro. Yeah. That's what they did.
Yeah.
They caused a fucking ruckus.
You've been through enough. That's right, Smalls.
I know. I think you've been through enough,
my
brother.
boy has been going through some shit. My heart goes out to him.
Yeah. But yeah. It's like there was a lot of health stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he out? He's out of the hospital now, yeah? Smalls, you out of the hospital now?
Yeah, he's been out.
He's been out?
But yeah.
I see him on Facebook.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, La Familia Dagz podcast. We got Michael Dagz coming on. Going to do some live music. Damn. Fat old man, nice smoke. Yeah. And then you got asthma.
I'm with you.
You got asthma,
I'm
right?
with you. Yeah. You must be my twin, Smalls, because I'm right there with you, brother.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right there with you.
I just seen Mickey.
Yeah, so Mikey's playing tomorrow?
Yeah,
Mikey's coming on?
Yeah, Mikey's coming on. He's going to do like 2 or 3 songs. And he's
good musician. That's Dag's little brother, man. Right?
Yeah.
Little Michael. Good old Michael. Good kid. Good kid.
I put something on.
He had a couple bands. He used to play a lot of coffee houses, right? He did like gigs and shit.
Oh yeah, he does quite a few bands, and then he's
he's got like
been on his own for the last few years, so
he gives me like a Dave Matthews. He gives me like a Dave Matthews, but with like a harder edge to it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? From what I've seen on Facebook, it's he plays the acoustic and he sings. It's fucking nice. It's good. It's just good. I'll leave it at that. It's just good shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I never would have thought it because you were the drummer. Like you were always beating on the drums. And I never would have, I never would have thought that Mikey would, I don't know why. Because there was never really guitars at your house. It was all
no, there was.
Remember the fucking bongo you had? Your dad's bongo and shit?
No, I had people, because I was in bands, so I had like everybody's amps.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All that
the
stuff.
Basses and the guitars laying around and shit. You're right. You're right.
There was always something for somebody to play on when we got there.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Even now, I still have. I own the guitars and the amps. And
right. So. All the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got 4 drum sets and I got a bunch of little amps and. I got a bass guitar and got the electric guitar. I got a Washburn and Washburn 6-string, the electric. And then I got an Ibanez, bass.
Yeah.
You want to throw?
I almost bought the Ibanez bass, but
my cousin Paulie gave it to me for. My daughter was wanting to play bass. And,
so it's an older model? Is it? So it's an older model.
Yeah, it's an older model.
No, yeah.
I got it back in when my daughter was only like 15 or 16.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's a different kind of feel. Yeah,
she got into that.
That's cool. That's nice.
So, she never really played it. So I was like, when she I wasn't letting her keep. That's mine, fucking.
Fuck it, yeah.
I like a little 15 watt or 15 or 20 watt fucking PV bass amp. I've got a Squire electric guitar amp. I got a fucking little I've got a crate amp. It's like a 25 or 50 watt. And I've got a half stack. I forgot who makes it. I got a half stack guitar amp. And then I got the Ludwig set up in there. And then I got my pearls. I got my anniversary edition pearls. I got my 1965 Ludwig rockers.
Ludwig. Yeah,
I got the electric. I got the electric drum set, and I got.
You still got that? You still got the electric drum set? No, everything.
Yeah, I bought that. I bought that when I was getting divorced.
Okay.
An electric drum set. I don't really like it, so it's like.
Yeah. It's too like techie, right? You don't get that thump, that feel.
Well, if you
a real drum
grand, you spend like $2-3 on your an electric drum set, you're gonna get top of the line shit, and you're gonna love it.
So it'll sound better.
But I got like a cheaper, like a $300 fucking electric drum set, and it has a delay and shit, like so, like the hi-hats and the cymbal. It has a lot of delay, so I'm not. It like throws my throws me off and everything. But I know people like Connor's drummer. He plays on my drum set, and he plays it. I couldn't play like that. I can't play like these kids anymore. I'm fucking, my body's shot. And I'm gonna start practicing again to get into it.
He plays on what, like the Ludwigs and the fucking or the electric ones. Yeah, that's got to be a whole different vibe, a whole different feel.
Yeah, but he makes it sound like fucking perfect. So it's like
real,
yeah, the kid, yeah. So
shit like that, it's like how hard you hit that pad, where you hit it. It's almost like there's a sweet spot on those things.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I mean,
even with like the little fucking, like the little side ones that they use, like the little like wannabe producers. You know what I mean? Where they got like the drum beat thing. There's a sweet spot, bro. If you get that down, you're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since I've been excited enough about music to where I want to play all the time. So but I want to get. I'm like very. I just want to get. I do want to get back into it. I mean, at this point, I'm too old to be doing any of that shit anyway. So that's hard. I don't know anybody to jam out with. I mean, I got a bunch of kids.
But you know what? Yeah, but you know what I do, bro? Oh, it's so fucking cool, man. Especially now, you got the laptop. I mean, you could set up the laptop or your phone. Either put earplugs in or like a little stand next to your drum set, and you could play along with shit, and you can can you read like tablatry? Like, do they have tabs for drums? I'm sure they do.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't remember how to read.
You don't need that shit. Yeah, you could just probably play off the beat.
Nah, Yeah, I just need to listen.
But that's what I do with the bass, dude. That's how I learn like all the songs. You learn them.
That's how I learned how to play.
I remember.
How to play drums. I set up my drums right by the fucking
MTV. Yeah, MTV. Motley Crue. I remember.
Yeah, MTV. I remember. MTV all the way up.
Yeah.
I remember my dad turn that shit down.
Yeah, I remember that shit, man. It was Motley Crue, MTV. You'd be on there, Guns N' Roses. You'd be on there, fucking like, you know what I mean? Jam. Yeah, it was. I remember. That's funny. That was in Mount Holly. That was Mount Holly days.
I played the fucking Tracy Chapman and shit. I didn't care who I played with. I put it on Headbangers Ball. It was too late, but
Yeah. That's where I first saw Pantera. Headbangers Ball. And then that summer when you came down the shore on a boardwalk, you seen some dude walking. Actually, you kind of turned me on to Pantera because he had a fucking shirt that said it was Vulgar Display of Power. Their second album. Besides Cemetery Gates, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm like that's shit, let me give them a shot. And then after I seen them on Headbangers Ball, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Joey's fucking right, dude. And that's why I copped that fucking album, bro. And then I wound up buying Cemetery Gates, of course. But Cemetery Gates is too like metal, like from what I mean, like too hairbandy.
Yeah,
I remember hard as shit.
Mick, I always can remember the first time because you used to listen to like club music and shit, because Dawn listened to it and your friends, so you were into the club music shit. And then I turned you on to Faith No More, like that summer they came out, and you were like, and you got the album. But you stole it by accident. You left Sam Goody with it. You were like standing outside, and you're like, "Oh shit!" I got it. Like, run!
Yeah.
Like,
I remember that.
Like, we gotta.
I ran down the fucking thing. I was excited about that because I remember because you were out there hanging out, shooting the shit. I was in Sam Goody, and I saw the single back with kids. You guys these fucking kids don't even know. You used to buy like one cassette tape, and it had one song on it or a B-side, like two. Which was like the hit song. So I go, Joey, this is the fucking band you're telling me about, dude. And I just walked out of the store without even knowing it was in my hand. And that's when we both looked at each other. I'm like, fuck him. I just took off. I had that fucking single for the longest time.
Epic.
I probably lost it maybe not even 10 years ago. I mean, I had that thing for almost 20 something years. You know, it's tough to throw music shit out like that. I don't know. Even the CDs I have now. I mean, why am I gonna throw them out, bro? I mean, I know you go on Spotify or whatever, and you can pull up whatever in a second. But I'm even buying albums. Again, vinyl.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. I got
I got
the one. This one.
Vinyl player.
I just grabbed this one. I grabbed this one like a month ago, dude. Johnny Thunders, bro. Johnny Thunders, brother. Anybody don't know Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers, right? In New York City. Johnny Thunder was what I wanted. Was a guitar player from the New York Dolls. Yep. Dude was a heroin addict, but he had the attitude. He was like a Sid Vicious that had talent, because Sid Vicious was fucking bullshit. He couldn't really play the bass. They just had him up there for that little snarl, like Elvis, Shake his little skinny ass.
I was listening to a little Bad Brains today.
Oh shit, that's some old school stuff. The old stuff from like CBGB days, like.
Yeah, I just watched something about it was like a piece of a concert in CBGB's. Yeah. See, there's that echo. You get that echo every once in a while. I just heard it. I heard myself. I'm not hearing it now, but I did hear it.
Yeah, I don't hear it. Yeah, that's the one where it's like CBGB's. He's got like green army pants, I think. He's got like a tight t-shirt on. He's like he's like yelling into the fucking mic. He was going nuts, dude. He used to go fucking do backflips. Remember, he used to do backflips and shit on stage. Mm-hmm. That guy was out of his mind, bro. God damn, they were so good.
Yeah.
Dude, they were tight with the Cro-Mags. I never liked the Cro-Mags though. I never got into them. Agnostic Front was my shit, dude.
Yeah, I love them. But I
had dude. I had a fucking metalhead.
Yeah.
Who?
I was not the biggest Cro-Mags fan either.
Yeah, I never got into them. I was in Sam Goody at the mall by me, and I didn't know what to buy, dude. I'm sitting there, standing there, looking, and like an older, like burnout kid. He's like, what are you looking for, man? And I'm like, I don't know, something new I haven't heard of before. She goes, dude, check this out. He grabs out the Agnostic Front album. Honestly, I can't even tell you the name of the album, but it was the white cover, and they had like a cross on it or whatever. It was fucking awesome. It's great. And ever since then, it was just like boom. I was all over it.
Yeah, some of these things I don't even remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, I know.
I've gone years without listening to stuff, and now I'm like starting to listen again. And I'm going, oh yeah, man. Like Minor Threat, and like then it goes. They came Fugazi and.
Oh God, yeah, Fugazi, Minor Threat. Oh my God, Murphy's Law. Oh my God, dude, we can go on and on. That's right. You know what though? Sometimes I can't even listen to that shit because it brings back the memories. Well, good ones. It's like you almost like miss them days when you can just fucking ride around in your '86 Escort, smoke a joint, and listen to some Agnostic Front, or whatever.
That's the car we got on 27.
That's right. That's right. Got T-Bone, man. Super Bowl Sunday, right? I was making a left onto Route 27.
Yeah.
I had weed. We had weed. We had a bowl. Which I think we just threw it under the seat, right?
No, he stuck it in the gutter, the sewage thing.
Sewage thing?
Oh, yeah, Christ. He stuck it in the little manhole because we could reach down to get it if we had to come when we came back.
And we got it. I know we got it.
Yeah, later we came back. We had to walk.
Holy shit. That's right. And it was actually both of our faults. I remember.
No,
because it was a tough turn to make.
You were going out, and the guy told you it was okay to come. So then you went out, and then you got hit. But he told you to come out.
Yeah,
and we were listening to Henry Rollins.
Right.
Henry Rollins.
Yeah, that's right.
Said, you got a low phone. We got fucking smashed. Like,
was it that song? Oh fuck, that's like great.
I was just hitting the ball.
Oh, yeah, man, that's one of my favorite songs on that album, man. The End of Silence.
Yeah,
I think you got a low. Bam, got hammered by a dude in a van. And you know he was drinking. It was Super Bowl Sunday. He was like hurrying into some Super Bowl party or some shit. And then remember the cop was like, stay out of the road before you cause another accident, you punk. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then you were like, yo, my uncle's a fucking cop.
Yeah. No,
and then they were cool. And then they were cool.
Yeah, Uncle Bobby's head of narcotics.
Yeah. 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 And then they're like, oh, okay, cool. Then they didn't
Buddha Mike.
Light Buddha Mike. There he is. Light Buddha Mike. I guess he hasn't talked to Smalls either in a bit.
No, Smalls been gone, man. Yeah, Smalls been out of commission for a while. He back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He back.
Crazy. Dude, you know what?
Yo, so I just found out like Nikki now they Virginia's now it's recreational, that they haven't given out licenses for people to open up dispensaries, but there's one that has one, and it's near
Virginia.
House. Yeah, near my daughter's house, and they fucking they deliver and shit. So if I'm bringing my own weed anyway because I'm driving, but
yeah. But if you need, that's great. That's great for backup. How far is it from Nikki's? Do you know?
I don't know, but they deliver. So.
You should Google. You should Google search that shit because that's important. That's important shit.
Yeah, no, it doesn't even matter to me. As long as they deliver.
I know you're gonna have. Yeah, you're gonna have your own shit anyway.
The other thing is, like Joey, my son was there, and he was there and he had to leave early, but he ordered a bunch of shit. He's got dabs over there, all kinds of shit, and he's like, oh. I guess he wants me to bring him back home. And I'm like, all right. Like, ooh,
I can't fuck with that. Oh, I never even did it. I never even did a dab, bro. But I don't even want. It's too much. Like, I'm good with just smoking a J, bro. After a hard day's work, I can't even smoke a whole one, bro. I smoke half of one, put it out, maybe smoke it later on, and then go to bed, or maybe not even hit it again, but. Them dabs, I seen these dudes hitting them dabs. Those things look like they fuck you up, bro. I don't need to. You like them?
Yeah, they got me stoned. It takes me. It's really hard for me to do so. So it helps, but I mean, it don't last because I'm just I don't know. I'm a different cat. I can handle all that shit.
Yeah.
But like the first time when it first came out and stuff, dabs and stuff, and like shatter and all that. Yeah, I did that shit, and I was like, he was like, Joey, you just do this a little bit, and I was like, what are you smoking crack? He had like a glass fucking rig and a torch, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, this looks like,
yeah.
Like, dude, I'm not smoking none of that crack shit. He's like, no, this is how you hit it.
You've always been smart like that. Yeah, you know when to say when.
Yeah,
lucky fuck.
I don't know, that's not my thing. So I like. So like, but I hit that shit, and he's like, Joey, trust me, it's like just this little bit's like smoking a bunch of blunts, and I'm like, all right, and I did it, and I was like, and then I stood up, and I was like, oh shit, but I had taken and my first time I did like 6 hits of that shit in a row, so and just one will fuck somebody up, but I had to take all. Oh yeah, man, whoo. I had fun with that.
They smoke them out of that weird, glass shit,
my son, that's
right? It's like a weird glass bong.
Yeah.
It's like
the snow. yeah. It's
like sure.
Now they have different. They have like little.
It's like all fucking weird and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I know. They got all kinds of.
Has like a little pen device that she melts it. She puts it in there, and then the heating element. You just take slow hits off it.
She can. Jesus Christ!
But there's like.
Oh wait, is that the vape? Is that different than the vape?
Yeah, it's different. It's you're taking the actual you get it in a little container. It's like a gram of wax, and you scoop it up, and you put some in the thing, and it just it lights it up for you, and it heats up.
Gotcha.
So
see, that's why we gotta have Mike. Yeah, I know. That's what he said. He sent me a picture of that shit. I thought it was crack, dude. I mean, this shit. You know what I mean? I go, dude, is this dab? That's why we got to get my man Mike on here from Cali. He grows legal weed for company. That's his job.
Yeah.
And actually, Rachel, our friend Rachel, went to high school with him too.
Okay.
Yeah, man. But he might be coming back to. I think he said he might even be coming back to Jersey. I mean, there's a lot of growing stations, dude, down in Jersey, like warehouses and shit. People
Yeah.
be surprised. On the back of everything, there's I think Branchburg. There's one in Branchburg. There's even one like fucking Essex County, like down by the ghetto and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Probably not like in there, but like an industrial area. But those places are fucking locked down, man. You're not breaking into those fucking joints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I've been meaning to call him, dude, but I'm slacking big time with him. He wants to come on too.
Yeah.
He
We've
can
been
tell
talking
us
about
about all that shit.
you told me
You
this
know?
for quite a few months now.
I know.
Since before, I don't know, like back in May, he was supposed to come on.
I know.
Or it might have been March.
I know.
We've just been trying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I know. I haven't reached out. I was supposed to call him, because he's in Cali, so it's a 3-hour difference.
yeah.
And he drops his kids off or something like that Sunday night. So it works out to I think like 10 o'clock my time to call him, which is cool. I just fucking always flake out, man. And
Yeah.
I know it would be interesting, I know it would be a good show. Because he's like technical about that shit. Like you can go on his Facebook and check it. He stands, how you do that like above fucking whatever, how they do it with the phone, make it look like they're taking, and there's
Yeah.
plants just everywhere, like in like a warehouse. He's wearing like a fucking
Yeah.
lab coat and shit. It's like all like, like legitimate now. It's like you should have done this a long time ago. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know? Fucking weed, nothing.
Yeah, I got a few seeds that I'm about to start growing. I actually want to see my daughter. I have a bag of seeds, so I've got to start growing. I got to pay attention, which make sure I don't get no males in them. Get rid of them motherfuckers.
Oh, you can grow? You know how to grow? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a scientist that lives here, so I got a weed scientist. Like he knows everything about everything. I was just put under the microscope. One of the buds we had got, and it was like, oh, it was beautiful. With all the trichomes and everything. It's just so beautiful, this stuff.
No shit. Yeah.
You can see you can see all the amber and stuff. You can tell whether it's been like they harvested it like early or not. You can tell by like how much.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to know all that shit. That's like that's heavy duty
my
shit.
last couple plants, we caught about I got some mold, so I lost a big chunk. Like I had a lot, and I had to lose a big chunk of bud because
the
mold, and then like get that off there because the mold. Once the mold's on the bud, it was like horrible. It was done. And then
what does it look like when it's moldy? Is it
then
like
you take
fungus?
like peroxide. Take peroxide, and you got to clean the stalk and get all and clean some and spray it on some, and then you gotta like water it down, and I gotta spray it and wash it out, and then you can salvage it. It's salvageable, so it
right.
We had that problem, and I still was able to pull like an ounce out of it. I usually get about an ounce by the time it's dry. So
yeah, wow.
But the last plant I grew, it was really big. So I'm gonna actually do it in my sauna this time around.
Oh shit!
We're gonna just hook up the lights in the sauna.
Oh my god!
I gotta get that fixed on.
You
replace the wire, so I put on there.
Oh my god, dude! If you have a sauna, if you line the walls with like fucking tinfoil, like just tack like foil, that light will fucking shine. Oh my god! You hit it from every angle.
Yeah, I mean,
the plant will get hit from every angle.
Put it on timers and stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
But I mean,
see, I don't know how to do. I don't know how to do that growing shit. I never got into it. to grow. You know, as long as I had it, and just as long as I can have it and I smoke it, that's all I care about. You know, everybody, you can grow the shit. Let me just smoke it.
Yeah, so
You
I
know what I mean?
take seeds. I take a couple seeds. I take like 2 or 3 seeds at a time. I'll germinate them. So you just put them in like a wet paper towel, put them in a dark space, and every day you want to check it. And if once it starts drying up, you want to do that. But once you see little sprouts coming out of all the seeds, then you just take that, go to a pot, put like a fingertip in, and then put it there, cover it up. And in a few days, you're going to see it start sprouting out, and you want to do it closer to the surface so that the root can keep going, and eventually, you want to you're going to have to move it to a bigger pot and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do it in I just do it straight up. I do it in the 5-gallon buckets. So,
yeah,
I do it in the 5-gallon buckets, and then I start off there, and then once, and they get pretty big, but now you have them in a spot where, they're covered, and I can stick them in this, I keep them out in the sun. There's certain days I'll put them in complete dark, a couple of days I'll put them in complete darkness, and then you put it back out in the sun, and I always tend to make sure there's we have a spot where there's a particular spider that always gets in our plants, and which is great because he always puts webs between. I mean, it's always a different spider, but it's the same type. And he this spider will always put a web around our weed plants, and it catches all the bugs.
Like bugs and shit. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then I have like sometimes some of the little lizards, they'll get in there and they'll eat all the bugs. But you always gotta watch because there's certain caterpillars that'll get in there and start eating your shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things you gotta watch out for.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember a dude down where I lived grew the fucking deer ate half his shit, half his crop. Fucking deer.
Deers and squirrels and rabbits will eat your shit.
Yep.
Raccoons will eat your shit too.
Man. Oh, I'm sure.
They don't know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, I know those those little bastards. They're breaking my balls at work. Those fucking things come out of everywhere. Oh, fuckers.
Yeah.
They come into the war. They know where the food is. They go to the garbage. They go to the dumpsters down by the shop. They knock them over. They fucking get the shit. Crazy, man. Crazy. I can't believe you. I mean, from raising one is one thing because it's small, it's a baby, it's cute. But you got rid of it before it got big anyway, right?
No, I mean he was almost 2 years old.
How much did he weigh? How much did he weigh, you think?
He had to be like maybe 35 pounds or something.
He was that big. He was a big boy. Holy fuck.
He was getting big when I got rid of him. But I mean, I would have kept him if I had a place to go with him. But there's no one who's going to let me rent a place with a raccoon as my pet. And I didn't have special, like I didn't have no kind of. I could get a special permit for him, but it didn't matter even then because raccoons they'll destroy your shit. I mean, you got if you spend every day with them, they're trainable. They're like little kids, so they can behave themselves, but you got to give them their own little space so they can do what they want.
Right.
But they're still pricks. But
they're supposed to start chewing up your shit, right?
No, they're big. They're like a dog. They're like dogs in like Russia and China and Japan, all that. Raccoons are like dogs to them. Here they're considered, pest, or whatever.
Yeah. Really? They keep them like a fucking dog?
Oh yeah, you look them up. They're just one of the smartest animals. I mean, they're smarter than cats, and they're just under chimpanzees.
Jesus Christ. So smart. Yeah. So they're right there with us. That's like when you said that's how they learn, by observation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
My raccoon fucking learned all kinds of shit. He knew how to do everything. He knew everything from opening up, taking the soda cans out of the box, popping the tops, drinking them. If he knew how to fuck
in the toilet, right?
He pissed and shit in the toilet. He never flushed it.
Oh, he never flushed it? Okay. No. He knew to go to the bathroom now. It's crazy.
Yeah. Then he'd wash his hands after.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Great. Fucking great, man. Fucking great. You know what? That's we're at 40 minutes, dude.
Yeah.
You want to watch a couple of these fucking dash cam things real quick, or you want to cut it? What do you think?
Let's do it. Let's watch some videos and we'll get out.
Let's watch a couple of little quick videos, dude. I love watching this, like this disturbing dash cam shit, or like you know, that doorbell shit, like the most disturbing. I love it. Can you imagine this shit happening?
Video shows a terrifying situation where a driver is being followed by another car on the highway. The person in the car behind is trying to make the driver pull over and is driving dangerously close to them, even trying to force them off the road. The driver in the video would call the police immediately.
Oh my God.
Go, 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 go.
So I was 2 young girls.
This is the crazy.
I've never seen anything like this.
I hope all these cars are calling the cops. Like I have to drive fast to like get in front of her.
I know. We have a really bad emergency on Highway 9 or Highway 80, and we're right now passing Dutch Flat Road. We have a vehicle that has been following us, telling us that she's a cop and keeps trying to tell us to pull over.
It's probably Zanny out.
Yes, ma'am.
It's probably on Xannies. That's the kind of shit you would do on Xanax.
The car that was following them would even hit their car once.
Dude, she's gonna fucking hit me.
Yes. She just hit our car. She's pushing us off of the road. Yeah, she's pushing us off the road. She's coming for us. Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse.
Run that bitch over. Watch right there.
No,
see that?
No.
Boom. Running right over.
They're telling us to exit.
She's standing in front of me, dude.
We don't know what to do.
Go. Drive away, bitch. Right? What you talking about?
They were eventually able to get away from the situation. A few days later, the uploader provided an update on the incident, stating that the person who was following them was arrested later that day. The uploader also mentioned that the person had been released from jail earlier that morning. This dashcam footage was recorded in Mexico, where a man and his wife had just entered the country in the early hours of January 3rd, 2020. Only a few minutes after crossing the border, they encountered a roadblock with several people standing nearby. As the driver approached, a car in the middle lane moved forward and the men outside signaled for them to pass through. However, as the driver tried to do so, a pickup truck suddenly appeared and blocked the way, and the people outside started banging on the windows and trying to open the doors.
You know what it is, bro? The cartel, any four-wheel drive vehicles, they will gank from you. You know what I mean? They love those off-road trucks. This guy, I think he's in a Jeep or some shit. Oh, a nice little hit there, right? He got the fuck out.
See that?
The group in the video tries to stop the vehicle by setting up a roadblock.
Craziness, huh?
The driver manages to evade them by quickly maneuvering around the blocking cars and speeding away in the opposite direction. Such groups are known to set up traps. State in Category 4 hurricane hit Louisiana in 2021.
Oh, look at it, dude.
It was the second most powerful hurricane to ever hit the state and wreaked havoc as it moved northwards into the U.S. Multiple tornadoes.
You see that tornado out there, Dagz? You see that shit?
Mm-hmm.
When I see something like that, dude, right?
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea about like somebody who's going through something, and like, let's say he's an alcoholic, that motherfucker would be out there on a bike or a car driving to the liquor store to cop your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the insanity of addiction, or to cop drugs. I mean, you know what I can't tell you how many snowstorms I drove through, bro. I mean, luckily, I think I always had like Wranglers and shit, but
yeah,
were created in its path.
Hey, look how crazy.
The dash cam footage of a semi-truck
there?
captured one such tornado in Horsham, Pennsylvania. The truck came to a stop at a red light, but the driver decided to remain still, even after the light turned green. As the winds picked up and visibility worsened, power lines on the side of the road gave away. The truck continues to be forcefully pushed around by strong winds of the tornado.
The tornado watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for southeastern Pennsylvania.
The
tornado warning has been allowed to expire for the following counties in Pennsylvania: Delaware, Montgomery, and Philadelphia. At 3:15 p.m. Wednesday, the stage was 6.4 feet. Onward flooding is forecast. The river is expected to rise above flood stage lake.
I don't know why he's not driving.
14.8 feet tomorrow morning. Several driveways and other minor roadways are affected. Water begins to enter some basements. Impact at 10.0 feet.
Here we go. We're gonna go over.
Resulting in some evacuation.
Fuck, semi. Look at that. Man.
The strong winds were able to push the truck over and cause the dash cam to fall out of place, revealing the driver still in his seat. A man driving a van in front of him,
bro. You know?
Despite the
this is fucked up. Dagz, check this out.
This guy fucking driving like
the truck driver only sustained minor injury on February 18th, 2022 in Shawnee, Wisconsin.
This is
Our
crazy.
officer was patrolling the highway when suddenly this happened.
Look at this, bro. It was like a blizzard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the mess. Oh, dude. So every time this guy gets popped, he's getting popped by another car. This cop. You know? Crazy.
The dashcam captures a pileup of cars caused by the icy road conditions. Despite the officer's attempt, the icy conditions didn't allow him to slow down. He crashes, and cars behind him begins to slam into his police vehicle.
Damn. So one hit him. Another one just hit him.
Now the officer was trapped inside his vehicle. After a while, some other people who were involved in the crash went to check on him.
He's like, hey, officer, I'd be like, fuck you, bro.
Vehicles and caused 10 people being injured.
Look at that.
This dashcam footage from a truck captured the moment of an ambush by multiple individuals.
I don't care about you.
It's clear the driver thinks it's they were discovered frantically looking for their child. Later it was determined that the kid had unknowingly got out of the parents' house.
Oh, this is great. Watch this, right? Stupid ass parents. They're shooting their own kids, man. A little baby in the street, bro.
In the middle of the road, which was moving and coming towards him.
Look at this. Little kid in the fucking middle of the road. How does that happen? Yeah.
God.
That's crazy, man. That's a cop, too. Thank God it was a cop. Can you imagine if it was some sicko?
An infant child was running through the center.
Yep. Pay attention to your kids, parents.
You're goddamn right, man. Jesus Christ. But, dude, I get into all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever see the one where it's like the disturbing? When we were talking about it with the ring cameras.
Yeah.
But the crazy ones, bro, with like the clowns and shit, like the people that do all that crazy shit, like in the middle of the night, you know, you catch them one of them things. I mean, what possesses somebody? You gotta be a nut job to do that. Take the time and effort to dress up like that. Go somewhere in the middle of the night and fucking pull that shit. You gotta be a nut job.
Oh yeah.
If you don't fear that, dude, you're stupid. You know, if you were to open a door and say ha ha ha, you know, you're just an idiot. You know, dude's obviously fucking mental. Like us, bunch of mental midgets. Shit, Dagz. All right, my man. I think I'm ready to hit the sack. Yeah, dude. We're fucking. Let's see. That's 50 minutes, dude. We're on. You know, didn't even have a crazy subject. We just get down, and we get down. Right? Fuck it.
That's it.
You know.
Just shoot the shit. We don't need no fucking subject.
Nah, I don't need fucking Sean Penn. I don't need Sean Penn on here. I mean, you can come on, Sean Penn. You'd like to interview you. We don't need nobody. I don't need no pimp. You know. I don't need no fucking You know,
Cuisine.
Yeah.
You don't need no pimp.
Some momo who fucking claims to be a pimp but don't even know, you know, had a job talking. He's white, you know. So fuck that. I don't need anybody on Kensington Avenue nodding out like a zombie, you know. That kind of shit. That morals over money, dude. You know what I mean? You ever see that guy with he does them docs on that? Well, he shoots the shit with them. But he does good stuff with them, but it's almost like enough's enough with filming these fucking poor people. They're obviously dying of addiction. They're in a bad situation. Like, you know what I mean? You know, do it in a different manner. It's crazy. Yeah. But that's it, man. Yeah. Do it in a different manner. That's the freaking ending, right, Dagz?
That is the end.
It's the end, man. Do it in a different manner. We'll see you later.